I never thought I would be telling a story like this, but everything in my life changed in just a few seconds. It was a normal day, nothing special. I was leaving my apartment building, I remember. I was distracted looking at my phone thinking about what I was going to do later, and then it happened on wrong step, me foot slipadand. I heard Ida loud crack for a second. I didn't even understand, but then the pain came all at once, harp intense, unbearable. I couldn't stand, couldn't think, I could only cry. I was taken to the hospital and the diagnosis was worse than I expected, a serious fracture surgery. Pincements of recovery, me life stopped right there at the beginning. Gay was perfect. Me boyfriend stayed with me. He held my hand, told me I was strong, said he would be there no matter what, and I believed him. For starting this story, please subscribe to my channel. I am just starting and this would help me a lot. First weeks were exhausting. I couldn't walk properly. I needed help for everything, Evan. Simple things, me independence was gone. I stayed at home all the time watching life happen without me, and slowly everything started to feel heavy. The silence, routine, loneliness in food became my escape. It was one of the only things that made me feel better, Evan, if just for a moment. I told myself it was temporary, but life didn't give me time to recover because in the middle of all that, I lost my aunt. Was like a mother to meth person who always understood me, and suddenly she was gone. I couldn't even grieve the way I needed. I was in pain, me body was broken and my heart was toothed. When I started losing control, I stopped taking care of myself. I ate more, I slept badly, I cried for no reason. Days felt long and empty, and little by little I started gaining weight. At first I ignored it, but then I saw it clearly in the mirror in my clothes, in the way I avoided looking at myself, and he noticed too. But instead of supporting me, he changed it. It was slow at first, less compliments, less affectionless attention. Stopped looking at me the same way. Then came the excuse, was tired, had work, didn't feel like going out, until one day simply stopped asking me to go anywhere. I felt invisible, like I was no longer someone he was proud of. I remember one night very clearly. I decided to try again. I got ready. I did my makeup. I chose a nice outfit even if it didn't fit. Like before, I still tried. I looked at myself and for a second I felt hope within. I asked him, can we go out tonight? Looked at me from head to toe and posed just for a second too long. Then he said, maybe it's better if we stay home. That moment stayed with me because I understood with it him saying it directly. I was ashamed, but I stayed because I kept thinking, maybe when I heal, maybe when I lose the weight, maybe he will love me the same again. Kept holding on until the night everything finally broke. Told me about a company event. He said it would be boring, that I wouldn't enjoy it. It was better if I stayed home, and once again I believed him. That night I was sitting on the couch watching something I wasn't even paying attention, tottering not to feel until my phone rang. Number I almost didn't answer, but I did. It was a woman. Her voice sounded unsure, like she didn't know if she should be calling. She told me she was the girlfriend of one of his co-workers, and then she told me everything. Didn't go alone by accident, chose to go alone. And when people asked about me, he said we had broken up, said I had changed, that I gained too much weight, that I wasn't the same anymore. Said he was laughing, flirting, single, like I didn't exist. I didn't cry, I didn't scream. I felt empty, completely empty, like something inside me just turned off. He thanked her, hung up the phone, sat there in silence. Then after a few minutes I stood open, started packing his things. Hesitation, no emotion, just clarity. I placed everything by the door and waited. When he came back, looked normal, relaxed, Mingla. Nothing had happened until he saw the box's expression changed immediately. Confinch. Panish asked what was going. Oni looked at him and said, you can take your things. Tried to laugh like it was a joke, but I didn't react. Then he started lying, saying it wasn't truth, that someone was trying to create problems, but I already knew, and more than that, I didn't feel anything anymore. No anger, no sadness, just distance. I told him, I'm not ending this because of tonight. I am ending this because when I needed you the most, you decided I wasn't worth loving. Tried to apologize, he regretted everything, but I said, you don't regret hurting me, you regret that I found out, and you regret losing someone who stayed even when you stopped trying, had nothing to say. And in that moment I realized something. I didn't love him anymore. After he left I cried, but not because I missed him. I cried because of everything, the pain, loss, time. But that was also the moment everything started changing. I chose myself for the first time in a long time. I started slow physiotherapy, how to move again, how to trust my body Again in the gym at first it was hard, felt insecure a week out of place, but I kept going day after day, step by step, and slowly I started to transform not just my body but my mind. I became stronger, more confident, more aware of my worth. Months later I saw him again, looked super Zed, said I looked beautiful fit. He made a mistake at that, he missed method, he wanted another chance. I listened calmly and then I said I missed something too, smiled like he had hope again, and I finished time miss who I thought you were not who you showed me you were. Then I walked away without looking back, this time for real.